Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the final episode of 0 to a Million in 7 days over on Xbox. And I've actually done a little bit of trading off of the video because, I don't know, I did a little bit of trading when the Team Week came out. And obviously in the Team Week we've got basically a full Prem Team of the Week. I'll go and show you right now, do pardon my Twitch chat. But we've got a full Prem Team of the Week, and I basically saw Ayoze Perez and Doherty, just both because they use in the Premier League SBCs, and obviously they're relatively recent SBCs coming out. So I've gone and bought myself a basically bought myself Ayoze Perez for about 1.2k and a Doherty for 1.2k, and then we're going to go and sell. Well, we're selling them right now for about 1.5, 1.6. We'll probably turn over like 20, 30k on all of those players, which isn't too bad, not amazing. Bear in mind we had, obviously a lot of money to work with. When the Team Week was announced, but there wasn't anything too crazy. I didn't really look for rash investments. Didn't really clean myself too much up with Team Week due to not playing FIFA, that much for the last 2 days. So, part why there was a break in between the episodes. But yeah, today's gonna be the last episode. Probably gonna be doing a little bit of special card trading. We're obviously gonna be doing some 6 PM rash investing, and basically just trying to sell everything on the account. Just see what our final coins are at. I'd want to say we're probably starting this episode anywhere from 650 to 800k. Maybe a little bit more worth of plays if we can sell them for what we actually want to sell them for. But yeah, it should be interesting to see if we can have a few big plays and get closer to that million, or get the million if we have a good run. But yeah, we're going to be starting off with a lot of special card trading. So we've gone and got ourselves some deals this morning. So let's go and walk you through them. Starting off right here with a Natal. Going to pick him up for 15k of a shadow. And a Hinterger right here, again 15k of a shadow. So let's go and show you how much they're both worth with a shadow. Selling all the Dohertys we bought for, again, 1.2 to 1.5, back on for 1.5. Hinterger I've also sold in the past for a 22k with his shadow, so that's why I was very comfortable buying him right there for 15. And yeah, there you go, 19, 19, 250, won't be too hard to sell him on. And then finally got myself a Natal, which again, well, I literally bought him for 15, which I'm pretty sure his base card's about 20k right now, so I mean, there you go, we bought him for 15, and generally the cheapest on the market is about 23 right now, so maybe even going to get 25 for that. Turning over around about a 9k profit after tax, and selling on, and once again the Perez and the Doherty's 1.5, which is give or take what I went and bought them for. So we got ourselves a few more deals, including this deal I'm a bit gutted about. I was like Vardy. I was like, okay, you look at the rest of the Vardys, not bad. This Vardy got for 38k. I was like, the rest of them 42k. They don't even have a Hunter on. And then you come to the sad realization that for some weird reason, yeah, he's gone and put a buy now Vardy on. I mean, I guess that is quite a lot for Vardy in all fairness. Bear in mind, it was only 25k. But like, I thought it was going to be a banging deal because they were like 40, 42k, and then you realise that's actually his max price range. That's not the end of the world because I do still turn over 2.5k, and theoretically, he shouldn't take too long to sell. But that's a bit of a going thing. I was like, I couldn't believe it, but because very rarely do you find players top of their price range. And once again, we've gone and picked up another Gary Medel for 18k of a shadow. Is there any ones? I mean, there you go. See them popping up for about 25k right there. Imagine I could probably sell them for about 23, 24 maybe. But there we go, not bad. A few more special card deals. Back underway with more special card trading. I might as well show you the filters once again, which I'm running by and what we're doing. So basically going special, Hunter Chem style, minimum price 10, maximum price 17,750. On PlayStation, you're probably going to have to lower this to something closer to maximum by now, maybe about 12 or 13k, just because of course there's way more players. You're going to scroll to the end. It's going to take only a few pages, he said. So you're going to scroll to the end here, and then once you're here, you're looking for a few cards of either you know that they sell for a certain price, or you're confident that you're paying not too much more than what the gold is. I would have been tempted to pick up that Cazorla, but I think I've already got 2 Cazorlas with Hunter, so don't want to go a bit overkill with that one. And maybe what's happening with Cazorla is he's being flooded because of that amazing milestone player we got the other day. Xavi, 70 pace. Whatever he's called. Alright, 1750. Might not be too bad. What we'll do is we'll take a double check on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type Partly in. Because I know Partly has recently been like flooded for like sub 20k. So I just wonder what he's looking like currently right now. Might be able to work with it. And then I haven't just seen one cheaper than 1750. So there we go. And I'd say the reason you can kind of do this is because you've got coins to play around with. And so on. But yeah, instead of 21k, it's still a 3.5, so it's about 2.5k profit. It's not amazing in the end of the day, but let's say we'll live. So we've gone and sold on the Vardy earlier, so only a 2.5k, nothing mad on that. The around about I would have bought for about 1.7 previously. Flip for 2.4, and again the Doherty's were anywhere from 1.2 to 1.5. And yeah, just keep on doing a bunch of special card trading. Don't believe we have any more special cards to show you, do we? So we've just kind of sold on literally all the players we bought earlier, which again we bought them anywhere from like 1-2 to 1-7. So sorry, 1-2 to 1-5, and we sold them anywhere from 1-5 to 1-7. But yeah, just clearing them off right now, just getting a little room for 6 PM. What I might do though is I might actually go and list up a bunch of my specials, because special cards won't really be affected. Oh gosh. Special cards really won't be affected for by 6 PM really, unless it's a link investment or they're so cheap that they're SBC fodder. But because they've all got Shadow and Hunters on, it really means they're about 4 or 5k more than what the card goes for, you know, without that Shadow Hunter. So they have to rise a fair bit for them not to be SBC fodder. But yeah, so I'm probably going to get a few of them listed just so we can get maybe like 4, 5, 600k. Plus, of course, we do need to start selling players on, just so we can start, you know, working towards that that final total. Here we go, 15 seconds ago. 10 seconds ago. Let's see what EA is going to drop for us on our final day on the Xbox. 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1. No more Footman's SBC. Wait. Oh, that's all ending. Live. Oh, nothing. It's kind of weird, EA. Why? So with nothing at 6 PM, it's left us basically just going to be doing a bunch of special card trading. So we got the Medal earlier for 18, sold for 23. And yeah, we're just going through the club right now, just selling players on, because we're probably not going to be buying and selling too many more silvers, which basically just going to be working on picking up the special deals with the old special method. But yeah, so we'll show you everything we buy and everything we sell. And obviously we'll start working towards selling everything on and seeing how many coins we can muster up. So we got ourselves a pretty chill, easy deal right here on a Thoram. Going for 13, going to be flipping in right there for 18. So going to take just under just over a 4k profit. After tax, just still doing special card trading, still keeping to this. We sold 3 things on, so let's walk through a few of those deals. The Italian who we bought for 1 for 15, I believe is this one, sold for 24.5, so that's an amazing deal. The Ingo we got for 700, sold for 1.5, and the Apali we got for 17k, sold for 21k. So good seeing a few sales. And yeah, we're just going to keep going trading with the specials. Silver Train's got a little bit dry, so we're just doing a little bit of League SBC method right now. Picking up this Vivian right here for 4.8. We're just going to sell him for pretty easy 6k, which should be good. So that's just under a k actually after tax, because it's going to be 300 coins tax. So not too bad. But yeah, special card trading's been a little bit dry for us. What we're going to do right now is just do a little bit of silver trading, and I might as well show you it live, just show you if we get any good deals on the fly. But yeah, obviously these silvers, I mean, obviously everything I do buy, I do have to sell in the next few hours, so hopefully I don't go and buy a bunch of silvers only for them to go and drop. But the play with this right now is really find a silver, find them about at least a k cheaper than the next cheapest silver. So for example, if I was looking at these for 2.5, I want to get them for 1.5, and then just go and try and flip them instantly right now, rather than having to wait for a fluctuation, because obviously I don't really have time for a fluctuation right now. So bronze striker. Now, so this is just the League SE method. You saw me do this a lot at the beginning, but obviously it's tailed off a little bit with me being doing a bit of special card trading and wanting to change the training methods up a little bit. But it's actually crazy how much this Hellas goalkeeper is. They were down at 3.6 earlier, so these players are actually still fluctuating a fair bit. Centre backs, really weird. You can just sit there for 2.6k, but underway silvers. And so all we're doing is we're just looking for a player where there's a bit of coins between the two cards. If we saw him for 2.5, we'd go and buy. Sadly, none up for that though. Right mids. Nothing interesting. Strikers. Looking at about 2.5 right there. So if you do see one of the cheapest on the market, you can just outpick by 1k. But nah, again, if it was just one there for 3.5, that would have been good. But bear in mind it was flooded for 3.5. Not a good play. But yeah, so nothing too crazy right there. We have got a few things selling on though, so let's have a little look at what that is then. The Amivi who we bought earlier for what is it, 2.1k, sold for 3.2. The boy you got for 800 coins, sold for 2k, and the Sentinelese who we bought for 1.5, sold for 2.5. So yeah, not too bad with a few of them silvers. So we've just been doing a little bit of League SBC method, and we got an absolutely cracking deal on a Endong. I literally was just showing people how to do the method, and the first search, we got ourselves this great deal. We're going for 600 coins, and we're going to go and flip him for 2k, so that's not too bad of a 1.4k. Let's go jump in the club actually and go see what the one in the club is going for, because as I do need to get through these 78 players, or probably about 40 tradable players. And and get around and selling them. So this one, who we bought for 1.1, we're going to sell for 2k. So yeah, not too bad whatsoever. But yeah, a bunch of League SBC. Special card trading's gone a little bit dry at the moment, so we're just doing a little bit of League SBC trading. So gone and flipped a few more silvers. They're actually really easy to flip, so I'm quite a big fan of them. So let's walk you through a few of them. Jensen we got earlier for 650. And a few more of these who we went and got a second ago. Include the likes of... here we go. This guy for 1.5 sent for 2.5. This guy got for 3 sent for 4. This guy got for 9.50 sent for 3k. This guy got for 2.1 sent for 3.1. And this guy got for 2.4 sent for 3.5. So just a few cards. Generally didn't take much time, you know. It was pretty chill. But yeah, just keep going for the couch rate, trying to pick up some good deals. So we've gone and sold a few things and bought a few things. Let's walk you through them. We got the Chill we got for 16, flipped for just sub 24k. Thorvin who we bought for, I think, 3.5, sold for 3.5. And there's Little Guard we bought for 9.50, sold for 3k. So some really nice little flips right there. We're going to scroll all the way here to the end. I'm going to have to get rid of them bronzes in a bit. But yeah, also went and picked up this guy here for 3.5, sold for 4.5. Something else has just gone and sold on as well. And then just relisted all of the specials. So, I hate this. It's so annoying. It doesn't load in half the time, but hopefully it'll load in this time. Because otherwise you have to go and search for it. But something has just sold on. Welcome to a little game called Pepe has scored in the 8th minute of the Man United game, and we've gone and bought 3 at 120k. So as long as this goal does not get VAR'd, just like about every other goal in the Premier League, this should be very interesting to see how it goes. Now, again, we bought at 125. I'm not quite sure what it was prior to the game, but he's already up to 125, so he's already covered tax. See how fast he's going to move them. But it's been a while since Pepe's had a good game. We literally bought him, well, I'm not quite sure how much he started at. We're going to actually jump into the footbin right now and have a little look. But the game of this now is going to be selling before he starts dropping. Pepe. So Nicolas Pepe before the game was... How much was he before the game? Wow. He was 60k before the game. Actually, no, sorry. Before the game started, he was 80k. So I've already bought at a 40k inflation, so hopefully don't get too mugged off. He's already up 10k a piece. Obviously, there's only 4k profit. But it's all about judging, really. It's all about judging the rise and the drop. 135. So again, still we should be able to sell for 135. 140. Alright. 140. So basically the play of this is just to keep searching. He's still rising, so that's chill. 150. It's a very interesting game getting out of it. Very interesting game getting out of this. Because you need to get out before everyone starts panic selling. And for some reason, I think he's just been flooded for 130. What? I'm pretty sure he's just been absolutely flooded for 130 right now. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to give it a second. Because these have all just been flooded on the market. Is that being bought though? They are getting bought, so that's positive. 138. So that's 18k more than what I bought for. He's just been absolutely flooded. Okay, there's more being put on the market now. It's what you hate to see. 136. It's not like they've conceded or anything like that, so that's the one positive thing. It could just be a temporary flood, but okay. Well, we need to keep track of this because Pepe seems to be dropping very fast right now. 130. Wow. What? What is this? Alright, I might just sell for 126 quickly. But that is an exceptional rate of him dropping. That is insane. That is an exceptional rate of him dropping. So let's go and sell them right now for literally doing nothing but covering tax. Because I do not fancy holding on to him past this year. Because it is, as a midweek game, so this card, he shouldn't get a team of the week. So the hype of him actually getting a team of the week card will kind of die off once this game's over. You've all got to sell in the hype of people just buying. But yeah, that sell-off was extremely fast. I say hopefully we're going to get out of these cards because we're literally only listing for covering tax right now. Which obviously sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, obviously the rise and fall of these is, you know, it's comedic. Oh my gosh. Is that getting bought? Yeah, it's getting bought. Okay, is that getting bought? Okay, so at least 2 have just sold on. Alright, sorry, at least 1 has just sold on. But that is insane, though. Welcome to the game of one to watch as see. So that's 1 sold on so far. We can sleep at night partly. But yeah, absolutely crazy. Now I say, as long as Arsenal do now not go and concede another goal, we may be good, because there might be still people buying him. I mean, obviously, if he does score another goal, this card's going to go and bang. But yeah, that is absolutely insane, and how fast he drops. And obviously, if he does go and score another goal as well, the hype's around there is going to be a fair bit more hype, because of course, the odds of him getting a team league is going to be pretty crazy. But yeah, obviously quite late into that one, which obviously is going to hit us, especially with how I say how strangely he dropped, but that's really just the way of one to watches. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated with how that and the other special cards go. So we're now going to get to the point of the video where we just get basically get underway with selling stuff over and over. Well, basically just get underway with selling stuff and see how many coins we're going to get. So, bit of sad news about the Pepe's, born both for 120, sold both for 105. I imagine he keeps dropping right now, because what normally happens with these games is he'll keep dropping until he does something good in game, and then he'll go back up again. Yeah, it's pretty down to 102. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. You know, you're obviously going to take yourself probably about... I'm going to take about 35k loss on that, which you don't really like to see, but it is what it is. But we'll walk through some of the cards we made money on. Made a K on him, made a K on him. Obviously made a K on each of these. Made, I think, 1.1k on him. Made a K on him. Made a K on him, and made a K on him. So, as I say, even though we have some, obviously some bad things like that, it is not the end of the world. So, we've got about 85 things right there to sell on. Probably plus another 34 in the club. Probably take a few relistings, so I don't want to sell them for a madly low price. So I'll probably sell, for a relatively compromisable price. And yeah, we'll see how many coins we managed to make in the whole week. And obviously a massive thing in this as well, we did no SBCs to not only start us off, but also, it gives us probably an easy 300-400k, if not maybe more, just by doing those SBCs. So, update number 1, some good, some bad, as one of the managers may say. Can't remember him. But yeah, we went and bought this guy for 11, flipped for 16, which wasn't too bad. The Obalas, or Abals, bought from anywhere from 1.7 to 2k, and we're selling for 1.6. Regani bought for 2.5, selling for 2.9. Got this guy for 1.4k, got him for 1.4k, got him for 700 coins, got him for 2k. I think got him for like 800 coins. Got him for under 1.5k, got him for 4.8k, and got him for under 1.5k. So yeah, not too bad. Obviously, a few cards a little bit naff, but yeah, not looking too shabby. So, set 2 of things have gone and sold on, so let's go and walk through them then. So the Ottawa game we bought for, I think, about 15, so for 24. Bought in for about 2.2, again, nothing too crazy in these. These bought for about 2.8k, then bought in for 6k and got quite unfortunate with the silvers dropping quite a lot last week. And Don got for a k, this guy got for 2k, this guy got for under 1.5. This guy got for 800, all these got for 1k, this guy got for under 1.5k. Had this guy sitting in the club, had this guy sitting in the club. I think bought for 3, sold for 3, nothing too crazy on that goalkeeper. All of these were bought for about 1.4 and under, so some of them for even 800, which wasn't bad. That guy was just sitting in the club. All these I think I bought for like 900 and under. Obviously bronzes have taken an absolute crashing. So yeah, we're sitting on about 600k. We've got ourselves, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 special cards, which isn't too shabby. And then, what's that, like 40, 50 bronzes, silvers who are expensive. So I might just min list it all and see where it runs out for. I'm not a massive fan of doing this, but as I say, it's coming up to about 11 o'clock at night, so obviously I don't want to overrun this. Especially as we do have a new Road to Glory coming tomorrow, which will be 0 to 2 million in 7 days with a brand new method every single day, which should be good. But yeah, without further ado, let's go and min list that and see what it all sells for in an hour. So this is probably going to be the penultimate update you guys get before we have like the overall coin amount, but I'm actually quite happy I was looking at them. We're on about 670k now. These informs are probably going to end off, I'm probably averaging about 20k, so I mean that was like 20, 40, 60, 80, 160k, so probably going to end up very, very close to about 8 to 900k, which I'm very happy with, because this Road to Glory has basically simulated what you could trade on Xbox, if not, from zero, because there's been no SBCs to help me from the get-go. Basically, this is a simulation of how to trade on Xbox, and just a simulation that a lot of the methods work on that I do on PlayStation work on Xbox. And there's also, I guess, showing you that you can do different sort of trading methods on Xbox that you can't get away with so much on PlayStation. So that's why I'm very, very happy how this Road to Glory's gone. Even if we are going to be still on the 800, 900k, because I understand I've been a little bit tight for time, because of course we've been doing this around the Christmas holidays, and obviously we start with no SBC, so it's literally trading, 900k raw in a week. without, you know, obviously any SBCs. But we'll go through a few of the things we've gone and sold on. The Medell we would have got for about 18, sold for 22, which was decent. The Bender, who we got for, I think, 13, sold for 16. Thorn, who we got for 13, sold for 16. The Doctor, you got for 1.5, sold for 1.5. This guy, I'm pretty sure, got for about 1k. This guy got for 5.5k. This guy got for under 1k. This guy got for under a k. This guy got for, I think, about 1.3. All these were bought for about 700 to 900 coins. Obviously, they've gone down like every bronzes, but it doesn't mean, you know, I've got to sell them on. It's the end of the Road to Glory, and we've got to see how many coins he made. But here's the last little update you'll get just before 6 PM. Sorry, no, last little update you'll get before everything's sold on, and we do a little. So we have gone and sold everything on, and we have our final totals. So on the Xbox Road to Glory, in 7 days, which, as I say, with no SBCs, so again, it's almost like 7 days of trading, but even harder because we're starting from scratch. And again, with no SBCs, we have managed to make 811k, which is something I'm happy with. Bear in mind, I stream a lot and people on Xbox seem to complain now how hard it is to make coins, and obviously, if you're making consistently 800k a week, I don't think many of our coins have come from SBCs. I think a lot of it has been from gold trading, special card trading, silver trading. What are we on week 18 or something like that? So you'd probably be sitting just shy of like 12, 13 million if you could do this at a consistent rate, of course. Obviously, some of these trading methods haven't been around all the time, but you know, vice versa, there could be SBCs to make more money on. But yeah, not too bad. I'm happy with it. You know, 811k in a week's not too bad. Again, bear in mind the hours I spent. I've been relatively limited because of around Christmas. But Jorginho bought for 23, sold for 22, and of course, on top of that, you got to understand you wouldn't normally go and obviously panic sell all the. I say panic sell, but you know, min list all these cards just so you could sell them on, but. Walk you through a few anyway. So we bought Jorginho, bought for 23, planning to sell for 30, didn't get around selling him in about 24 hours, I think. Aringuez we bought for 22, sold for 14. Karakowski bought for 16, sold for 20. Santi Cazorla bought for 17, sold for 16, both the exact same. Hindigo a little bit gutted, we sold him for 22k during the week. Couldn't sell him, so we've min-listed him, he's only gone for 13. Max wasn't bad, point for 14 yesterday, planned to sell him for 17, he's only gone 15. Nacho built for 20, planned to sell for 25. It's been a few days. It was a really kind of peculiar card, in all fairness, but sold him at 17. Inga's probably bought for about 900 coins, sold for 4k. These both bought for 5.5, sold for 5. This was bought for like 1k sold. So as you can see, everything's sold, you know, less. And this, if this shows anything, it shows there's really, really good open bids on PlayStation. You know, bear in mind, I'll go check this right now because this is probably one of the best open bids. You know, you just get him for 13k. I wonder if that guy has actually gone and flipped him. Or I just show you what is the difference between that guy winning him on a bid for 13 and the next cheapest on the market. Which is, yeah, like 18k. So more like not, he's actually just gone and won that for 13 and flipped it for 18, which causes over 5.5k difference. So there we go, just showing you, one, we've kind of undersold cards. Two, there's really good bid deals out there, as I've literally just demonstrated. But very, very happy how this Road to Glory has gone. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully it shows you guys the next book. You know, you can use different trading methods because there's less on the market. Also, some of the main differences obviously is being very, very patient and obviously not following PlayStation prices, because although the same trends will happen, you know, you really have your own prices, because, you know, prices can fluctuate way more, and then they can also follow the trends of like silver's being quite cheap right now. But there we go, that is going to wrap it up. Tomorrow's Road to Glory is going to be 0 to a million, or 0 to 2 million in 7 days using viewers, not using viewers trading method, sorry, using a different trading method every single day, which are going to be trading methods submitted by you guys. So do make sure down below in the comment section down below, recommend me a trading method, because of course I'm going to be using one trading method every day, with the exception that I can do SBCs and 6 PM rash investing every day, because 2 million obviously is a lot of coins. So I don't want to make it too hard, or otherwise we just do 1 mil, but I think going for a bigger number is quite good, especially if we're doing SBCs and rash investing. So do make sure to jot down the trading tips or trading recommendations, because we'll be doing one method every day for 7 days. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new Road to Glory.